Hi everyone, and welcome to the 10th episode of What's New in Social Media this week, created and produced very badly, I must add, by me, Julia Doherty from Green Umbrella. Yes, I may not be an expert in producing good quality videos, but I do hope that you find some of the content that I do produce for you quite valuable. Anyway, so what have we got in store for you this week? Well, it's been quite a busy week. The first thing is that Facebook have been experimenting with new profile completion meters, and that basically means on your personal profile it now says you've reached 100% completeness. We're going to discuss that for 2 seconds. I'm also going to talk about the space jump. Did you know that it broke the world record on YouTube, even more than the Olympic views, which was absolutely amazing. And I also sat and watched on Wednesday night a video that LinkedIn have produced for this week with all new exciting stuff that's happening in LinkedIn. So I'm going to talk about the new profile, the new personal profile on LinkedIn, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. In addition to that, LinkedIn also produced another section called Thought Leaders. I'm going to talk about that for a second or two. And I can't go without leaving about telling you about this week's groovy new site. So let's crack on. Okay, Facebook experiments with profile completion meters. So what do I mean by that? Well, you've probably never really felt the pressure to fill out your about section on Facebook, but however, that may soon change. Recently, some users began noticing a percentage meter that encourages them to complete their profiles. Filling out their current city, where they work, where they're from, yielded a higher percentage. Once you're at 100%, the profile is considered complete. And for those of you who are big LinkedIn fans, then this would probably seem highly familiar. I'm not sure really what's going on with Facebook versus LinkedIn at the moment, as they both seem to be nicking each other's ideas. And I ask you a question, do you reckon they'll eventually all look the same? I have two theories, and the first one is I think that Facebook have introduced this feature so that they're capturing more data, so that the adverts that we produce will be more specific, so people paying for adverts will have better results, hence, the monetization value. But hey ho, that's just my theory. The other thing is nothing, or at least on LinkedIn, you get a list below to say what you need to do to get your profile to 100%, but you don't get that at all on Facebook. So you just sort of have to go around your Facebook profile, filling things out and hoping that you'll get it to 100%. But yeah, at least they're doing something about it. Yep, on top of the world, looking down on creation. I was going to sing the song, but I think that's probably a bad thing to do. I don't know if you saw this on our Facebook page earlier. It was taken from somebody who tweeted it. Brilliant Photoshop, so that was pretty cool. Anyway, so on top of the world record for the longest free fall jump, Felix, which is probably, in my ideas, is the name of a cat rather than the person this famous, from Red Bull's Stratos space jump, has already broken an internet record. Yep, apparently more than 7.1 million people turned out to watch the live video of the jump on YouTube, setting up an internet video record. Amazing. According to a website called allthingsd.com, the previous YouTube viewing record was set during the London Summer Olympic Games when about 500,000 people all concurrently tuned in on a live tune video all at the same time. So, space jumps is what we want, folks. Okay, on Wednesday, I was quite excited to sit down and watch a 50-minute presentation produced by LinkedIn, who showcased their up-and-coming features. And they covered all sorts of things with regards to what's happening on their mobile app and loads of other stuff. But I know this makes me sound really sad, but if I'm going to be successful in this game of social media, then it's my job really to keep up to date with the latest functionalities. Plus, to me, that's really exciting. Anyway, to save you watching the video, here's a quick rundown of some of the new functions that are about to hit our profiles. So this is our personal profiles. The first thing is that you need to know that it's not rolling out to everybody immediately. It's going out server by server, but they are starting with English speaking profiles first. So it's a bit of a bonus for us. There will not be an option to revert back to the old style, unlike Facebook, where you can still go back to the old style if you're uncomfortable with the new one. But no, you just have to get used to it. You've sort of landed with it. But I think it's a good thing. They're nice looking profiles. The new profile looks a lot like the Facebook profile, but LinkedIn say that no, they're not copying Facebook. They're just trying to simplify their profile and make it easier to use and understand. Okay, a key improvement is what they call the insights and graphics showing particular stats which are visually appearing. You can see that here on the right hand side of the personal profile. And another key improvement, which I think is key, because it was actually, you can now see the activity. So the last status update that that individual has seen directly underneath their header. So before it was really difficult to see where the activity was. But now if you can see the latest post just easily below the header, just click more to view full activity. But this is really handy if you're just about to go out to see a client, whiz on their LinkedIn account first and just see what the last lot of posts it was that they put up. And you've got instant conversation when you get there. I really like this new LinkedIn profile and I'm excited to see what mine's going to look like. If you want to, you can go on just the LinkedIn blog and you can see what some of the new profiles look like. So check it out. Yep, and the other thing that was on this video is that LinkedIn rolls out new thought leaders. So LinkedIn have rolled out the ability to follow 150 of the world's most respected thought leaders. So people like Richard Branson, Obama, Tony Robbins, etc. Those sort of people, you can now follow what they're talking about on LinkedIn. So how does it work? Well, here are some of the bits that you need to know. It works a little bit like Twitter, so you simply follow key individuals. And to follow thought leaders, simply click on your LinkedIn today. If you click on home button, then click LinkedIn today, you'll see a list of the thought leaders on the right hand side. All updates from thought leaders will then appear in your newsfeed and you can comment, like, share and all the rest of it. I follow some few key people, so let's see if we produce some awesome content. I'm looking forward to it. And finally, my groovy site for this week. I've mentioned this site a few times in the posts in various different posts that I've done and audio booze, but I do need to let you know that it's recently added some really cool new features. I'm talking about the site called manageflitter.com. We use manageflitter.com every month for all of our clients as we cleanse their accounts each month. So if you haven't used it before, then here are some of the key features. Okay, this has been on there for a while, but you can see at a glance who you're following but is not following you back. If you do want a particular individual to follow you back, here's a couple of tips. Give them a follow Friday on Friday, retweet some of their content, or simply share an article with them that would be interested for that particular person. Believe you me, they'll soon follow you back, and it's a really good tactic to do. So who are you following that has no profile image? You know, if they haven't even bothered to put an image on their profile, why on earth are you following them? So click the button and unfollow them. This is a new feature. You can now see who that you are following, who's actually not a person, it's a fake profile. You can click a button and you can just ditch them all in one go. So if you're going to get anything out of this, just don't follow fake people. There's no point in it. Everyone who knows me knows I'm passionate about this. You can actually see who you are following who has a high ratio. These people are normally spam people, and to them it's really just a numbers game. I'm passionate about this, so if you're following a lot of people who have a high ratio, just dump them. That's what I'd say. And the last one is who you are following who hasn't tweeted in the last 6 months. Now, this is one of the reasons why we do a cleanse on every month. So we'll go on, we'll see someone hasn't tweeted in the last 6 months, so we just unfollow them. It's a good way of cleansing the account. So another group of people heading for file 13. So manageflitter.com, I urge you all to check that one out. So that's it again for this week. Remember, if you build it, they will come. As Julia Doherty signing out for another week. See ya!